Go, face front. See up. In here.
Down.
And shake out wrists. And shake to the side. Shake up and down. And shake one leg, the other leg, and shake the whole body. And legs apart, hands in front of the body, and head up, down, up, and down. And dropping the head half circle to the left, half circle to the right, and left, and right. And hands in front of the body and clapping. Rubbing the palms together. And tapping the fingertips. Massage the palm. And massage the other palm. And palm on the back of the wrist and rotate. And reverse. And switching palms, rotate. And reverse. And grasping onto the forearms, pull out through the fingertips and release. And grasp the forearms, pull out and release. And hands behind the back of the neck, pressing down against the front of the body, pulling up against the back of the legs, and cross in front, behind the neck, pressing down, pulling up, and shake it out. Fingertips in the chest and rotating out. And reverse. And large circles rotating out. And reverse. And letting the arms swing freely, twist the body. And extend the palm. And sinking a little deeper, palm to the rear. Throw hands on hips and rotate. And reverse. And large circle to the left. And reverse. And bring the feet and knees together, bend the knees and rotate. And reverse. Bend, straighten, bend. And straighten. Put your feet shoulder width apart, palms on your thigh, and left shoulder to right knee. And right shoulder to left knee. Again, left shoulder to right knee. And right shoulder to left knee. And grab onto the ankles, bend. Straighten, bend. And straighten, exhale down, inhale all the way up, and exhale out. And shake out the whole body. Right leg back, fighting stance, shimmy. Double punch. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Up. Go. And switch. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Up. Go. And switch. Side block, center punch. Hana. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Go. And switch. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Up. Go. And switch. Roll on center punch. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Up. Go. And switch. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Loga. Yaru. Hap. Switch. Inside block center punch. Hana. Do. Yes. Yes. Go. And Hana. Do. Toss. That's it. Up. Go. And switch. Outside. Cross over. Hana. Do. Toss. That's it. Yoga. Go. Up. Go. And switch. Hana. Do. Set. Yoga. Go. Up. Go. And switch. And forward knee stride. Hana. Cool. Set. And. Yes. Yes. Yoga. Go. Hop. Go. And switch. Hana. Cool. Set. Net. Yes. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Up. Go. And switch. Front kick. Hana. Do. Net. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. And switch. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. And switch. Turn kick, alternating sides. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. Good. Those who are waiting to come on the mat, whenever you're warmed up, come on the mat. And step behind, side kick, put it down, and back to place. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. And switch. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Hop. Yo. And switch. And hands on hips and rotate. And reverse. And lunge to the left. And straighten. And bend. Put your arms up over your head, palms facing, shoulders dropped. And palm on your thigh. And straighten. And bend. And lunge to the right. And straighten. And bend. And bring your arms up over your head, palms facing and shoulders drop. And palm on your thigh. And straighten. And bend. And facing front, side stretch to the left. And right. And left. And right. And left. And right. And left. And right. And left toes up. And right toes up. And back to center, grab onto the ankles and bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Grab onto your left ankle, forehead to knee. And grab onto your right ankle, forehead to knee. Again, left ankle, forehead to knee. And right ankle, forehead to knee. Palms flat on the mat, bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Walk your feet out as far as they'll go. And walk your hips back, sitting down. And stretch the spine up. And exhale down to the left. Coming up, stretch the spine, and exhale down to the right. And stretch the spine up, and exhale forward. And keeping the torso forward, walk the upper body to the left. And keeping the torso forward, walk the upper body to the right. And upper body back to center. And sitting up, extend the arms parallel to the floor, opening your chest, sending energy out through your fingertips. And exhale over to the left. Coming up, open the chest, and exhale over to the right. And coming up, bring your arms forward and exhale forward. And sitting up, cup the hands and inside, outside, or back, stomach, chest and shoulders, inner and outer arms, at the base of the neck. Bring the feet together for a butterfly stretch. Stretch up and exhale forward. And sitting up, extend both legs, tuck the left leg in, stretch up, and exhale forward. And sitting up, switch legs, stretch up, and exhale forward. And sitting up, extend both legs, stretch up, and exhale forward. Good, and ready for mat warm-up number 1 at your own pace, and begin. And mat warm-up number 2. And mat warm-up number 3. And mat warm-up number 4. And mat warm-up number 7. And mat warm-up number 9. Throw, and on your back. Hands under your hips. Extend your legs 45 degrees straight out. And lower your legs to 1 inch above the floor. And extend out, blade in your feet. And feet together, 1 inch above the floor. And raise. Lower. Extend out. And together. And raise. Lower. Extend out. And together. And bring your knees into the chest. Inhale. And exhale. And extend your legs straight out, 45 degrees. Leg lifts at your own pace. And begin. The arms, legs to the left and right. Throw, bring the knees into the chest and inhale and exhale. And extend your legs straight up and touch your toes. Throw, and knees in the chest, inhale, and exhale. And dropping your knees to the left, and looking in the opposite direction. And knees back to center, and dropping your knees to the right, and looking in the opposite direction. And knees back to center, feet flat on the mat, hands behind the head, and crossing elbows. Bro. And feet flat on the mat. Sit ups, one short, one long, and begin. Throw, hand on your back, bring your knees into the chest, and inhale, and exhale. And rolling onto your stomach, ready for cobra stretch. Palms under your shoulders, pressing up. Turn around, so you're facing down. And exhale down. Again, pressing up. And exhale down, and push back onto the thighs, and stretch your arms in front of you. And extend your left leg out to the side, blading the foot. And bring the knees together, extend the right leg out to the side, blading the foot. And knees together, and forward into two-fist push-up position. Push-ups at your own pace, and begin. Throw, stretch back and stretch the arms in front of you. And sitting up on your thighs. Extend the left arm in front, palm up, and bring it all the way to the rear. And bring it all the way in front and hug it in. And extend the other arm, palm up, bring it to the rear. Bring it in front and hug it in. And reaching behind your back. And the other way. Again, behind your back. And the other way. And forward into double wide push-up position. At your own pace and begin. Throw, stretch back, stretch the arms in front of you, and forward into fingertip push-up position, and begin. Throw, stretch back, stretch the arms in front of you. Raise the hips up into a V and stretch the calves left and right. Walk the hands back, grab onto the ankles and bend. Straight, bend. And straighten, palms flat on the mat. Send your legs out to the side. Turn to the left, lower your back knee, and separate your feet. And slowly turning through center, and turn to the right, lower your back knee, and separate your feet. And turning back to center, walk your feet into shoulder width and grab onto your ankles. And bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale out. And shake out the whole body. Face front. Shake up. And yeah. Anyone not on the mat who wishes to join can do so wherever you find a place. Tiger one ready. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yoru. Aha. Yo. And free fighting tiger one ready. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Aha. No. Oh. Tiger two ready. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Toss. Yes. Yoga. Yaru. Aha. Yo. Hana. Two. Set. And butt up. And elbow form ready.
Okay.
Hana. Yeah. Butt turn your face out now. Get up. Get in head.
As instructor, cheer up. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you think of five forms. 5 forms. And if you're a black belt, I'm not talking about Tiger 1, Tiger 2. I'm talking about 5 real forms. Close your eyes, go into your head. Thinking about 5 forms you know you have. Okay, eyes open. Straight through. It should not take you more than 7 minutes. You're doing it the form this way and then the opposite way. If you really have the form, the change in direction doesn't change anything because the form should be inside of you, not around you. Understand?
Sir.
Okay, ready? Okay, first section. And begin. Stop! Bueno! Some of you here are doing it like you're at home. Like you're at home. As you see, we got a lot of people here today. So space is valuable. You don't come here and do your form like you're at home. You do it for real, understand?
Sir.
Now, 3 of you out there are doing the form like you are at home. Don't do it like you're at home. Do it like it's for real. Okay, so you're walking down the street. This is you. So you just walk in, got it there, had a great time, great dinner. You walk. You got a problem? Cat laughs because she saw that. She was a witness. That's how it happens. Right, right, Cat? Right? Okay, that's how it happens. Okay, so you gotta decide. You gotta choose really quickly. Are you gonna play or pay? Depending on the threat, sometimes I choose play. But I don't think you have that choice. Once, look, you are banged on purpose, which means what? This person's looking for a fight. Understand? They are looking for a fight, and they found you. And why are they looking for a fight? There could be multiple reasons. They could be crazy. They could be pissed off at the world. You could look like someone they didn't like, but it's on. There's no time to get ready. You got to be ready. And if the hands are moving like this and they're approaching, some make the mistake of thinking that this is non-physical. It's only physical once they punch you. No! When the hands are moving and they approach, it's physical. You understand? It's physical. So if you don't train your mind correctly, you cannot handle the situation. You cannot play and have fun. So when that happens, you have to be ready to go into action. You have to be ready. Who remembers the F's? Besides chunks and M's. You gotta strike first. Yeah, strike first. It's not he throws a punch, then I block. Now I have permission to strike. No, it's already physical. So why block and punch? Put your hand up, pick it up. Ha! I'm in there. I snap his head back. I kick him here. Understand? Thank you. So, number one, you strike first. So, I can soften the body movement. Some of you go like, oh, I don't know I can do. I can read your body language. Guess what? So can they. I'm reading the language right now. Stop rocking. Stand firm. Understand? Because if there's a conflict and you're like, what's that saying to the opponent? Oh, I'm not sure. What should I do? Some of you are stressed here. If you're stressed here and now, what about then and there? Okay, so stand firm. Stop rocking. Somebody did this. There's no escape. When you back up, they take more ground. Understand? You cannot run. It's on. So, the first F. First. Strike first. Strike fast. Strike ferociously. I mean that. And be fierce. If you own those four, within 3 seconds, they're gonna realize, holy shit, I'm in a fight. It's time to get out of here. Where is the exit? Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay, now what's fierce mean? They're not getting away. They're not getting away. If you're in the elevator, and in the elevator, they're not getting out of there alive. Not until the door opens, ding. Until that happens, you are gonna be a generous giver. Like Carol, understand? He's gonna keep giving. Okay, so your mindset is key. You must be able to change your mindset in the instant. In an instant. Some of you heard Mushin, right? Empty mind. Who's heard that? You didn't, you better look it up. Okay, so some think that Mushin means crazy. Because when people clear their mind, the beast comes out. The beast. You know, some little cute little girls, and they get grabbed. When they lose their mind, empty mind, the she beast comes out. You gotta have that. Understand? Okay, we live in the animal kingdom. We're just on top of the food chain. But we're in the animal kingdom. There's a certain language within the animal kingdom. You have to understand that language. You have to speak that language. Tiger speaks that language. Okay? The hippo speaks that language. Everything that goes like this, speaks that language. And all the other animals understand. Got that? You can go anywhere in the world. There are over 1,000+ languages all over the world. You only have to know one when it comes to times of conflict. That's the language of the animal kingdom. When you speak in the right language, with your body and your fist, you're speaking a universal language. When you deliver pain, you're speaking a universal language. Now, when you do your forms, yes, when you learn them, you gotta learn the movements and stuff to think about. But if your form stays on that level, that's not form. That's still like you just learn how to move the chess piece that you can't play the game. Okay, you gotta pick it up. So now different forms have different characteristics, but a punch is a punch. So when you punch, you gotta put a punch in there. Understand? Okay, so let's do that again. Ready? So those of you who are at home, and you go like, well, I'm doing it like I'm at home because I'm at home. Do it like two guys that broke into your house and they're at home with you. Then you're gonna be doing your form right. Okay, ready? Ready? 5 forms. And go.
Oh! Oh! 3. Open. 4. Up. Oh! 1. Oh! 2. 3. 4. 4. Oh! Oh! 3. 4. 100. 1. 2. 3. 4. 2. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be great. 1. 2. 3. 4.
Herbert. Good. Okay, before you start training, before the class starts, you should have this mindset and you should be feeling and breathing like this. Understand?
Sure.
Unless you're a white belt or yellow belt. Okay, pick up your training. Okay, shine the wrists, ankles to the body. Okay, Willie. Low. Okay, so you, Willie, here I am. Here I am. So we have and the yang, yin and the yang. We can be reactive, we can be proactive, or we can be yin and yang combined. Proactive to the reactive. What's that mean? So I can come, you can wait me for that punch and you block the punch. Gives me a lot more time. It costs you more time, you make more adjustments, right? Or I'll go like this, you punch me. Understand? So now, depending on your level of awareness, keenness, how much you meditate, because if you meditate, if you don't meditate, you're distracted, what happens is this, pow! You got hit, it's like, oh, I didn't see that coming. That's the first level, right? Usually you wake up the next day, if you're lucky. Next level is, I saw the punch coming, but I couldn't do it in time. Pow! Get hit. Understand? Next level above that, you saw it coming, you saw it was going this way. Instead of seeing it after it was coming that way, you saw it coming this way, so you were able to prepare to move, right? So you were ahead of the game. We have to block that. Next level, because you are standing properly, like a pro tennis player, with the balls on your feet, legs slightly bent, ready to go in like a tiger, ready to get the deer by the throat. So you were ready. And when they went like this, you were in. Hit me now. Punching me. Bah! Understand? Then, go to, oh wait. You knocked me out yet. Then, we have the level you're working toward. Same way when you stand on balls on your feet, legs are bent so you can move, right? People don't know how to stand, but if they play sports, they know how to move. So when the person's approaching, legs are, see my legs? They're a little bent. You gotta be aware of that. You have to look how people move, right? So now, if I'm approaching, either I'm moving forward and then I'm gonna pick up speed because I'm like momentum, right? Or I'm approaching and I stop because I want to assess the situation. You know, I stop a second. I just want to get close enough, keep my troops close enough, right, to size out the enemy before I go. Now, now, let's say I stopped. If I stopped, if you have a true meditation practice, before the body moves, there's an energy that is dispersed, that moves all around. It comes out of the way. There's an energy. When someone thinks, I wanna, right? When they're thinking that, the energy goes out. And then, when the essence of their being works through their mind, triggers the brain, which sends the message to the neurology, to the right muscles. But all that's happening before anything is moving, you can sense that. And you can drop them before they even move. Right? You can be so ahead of the game so that once they're doing this, slide forward and he punches. You punch. Fuck! Understand? First, you're working toward that. There's other levels too, but you got to be working toward that. So, and by the way, even once the neurology has all the right messaging, that punch starts here. People see the fist, but actually it starts here. Look. You see that? You see my body? See my body? Right? It actually starts here. So my body is already shifting to get the way forward, and my arms are recoiling back. Then my foot comes, then the hand comes. There's a lot going on. Understand? So you gotta be able to beat that. Understand? Today you're working toward that. So now, who wants to work with a live body? Raise your hand. You get a live body. Oh, my dream is live bodies. That's why so many big guys quit school. I had to start working on big guys. Live big bodies. Yes. Anyway. All right. Good. I guess I'm gonna build the body. So, see, you guys on the screen, you have no choice. Unless you call your relatives in, you call your wife, your mother, your father. So now, I'm coming with the right hand. So I'm telling you which hand. I come in with the right hand. You have to make the choice. Yin or yang. Yin. Like this. Punching. Right? Or a broken line. Or the continuous line. Wah! Right in. Which one do you think Bruce Lee would do? You might know something that you guys don't know. Okay, ready? We have more than one person, don't got time for 2 steps. Okay, ready? And ha! I telegraphed. Some of you were slow. And okay, now some of you are doing lead hand. Okay. Lead hand, spirit finger to the eye. Yes. Okay, bring up to the throat. Yes. Lead hand to the face. No. It may stop momentarily. You want to drop them. You want to drop them. So if you do it, if this the lead hand, you got to follow with the rear hand. Understand? Again, ready and ha! Good. Faster! Ha! Ah! 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 You laugh. I've seen that 5 times in the last month. In front of me. Right limb extend, right up front. I'm serious. Okay, you laugh. Someone's not giving the right meds out these days. 5 separate times. Walking down the street, 20 paces ahead of me, this guy walking, stops. Once again. So what do you do in that situation? You do what I do, across the street. Understand? Oh yeah. All right, ready. I don't know if it's demon possession or what. Okay, I know one thing, keep your distance. Okay, ready? Ah! Ah! Oh, faster! Ah! Oh, you gotta punch harder, tighter fist. Some of you got your hands closed, but it's not tight. Make a fist. Feel, make sure the fingers are firm together. Now feel your wrist. Wrist has to be locked solid. Now feel your forearm. Okay, that's a fist. Understand? The fist isn't just this. This makes the fist. If it's just closed, you don't have a fist. Understand? Okay, ready? And ah! 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 Faster. Ah! 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 Oh, I got happy. Come on. Ah! 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 Cat, I knocked you out. Ah! Ah! So Johnson and Brad's gonna do a special, it's gonna make a special video because we got Black Friday. They have to get rid of so much stuff because the sales have been down. They're so backed up in inventory with the old flat screen TVs. He's gonna do a short video, how to hook your computer up to a 42-inch, a 55-inch, or a 65-inch. You get that for $300. Oh, but the other thing they're selling for the gyms, the gym at home is $2,000, but you got the reflection in the shadow. So, it's simple to do if you follow Chunks and Brad. All right, ready? Because somebody doing this, I can see you. Oh, okay. It's the phone, I get it, okay? I used to teach the blind, you know, but that's a special kind of training. And, ah! Faster. Ah! 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 Ta! Ta! Oh, put your weight behind it. Your weight behind it. Ta! Step into it. Step into it. Ah! Right. Ah! Look, I put you on the camera. No, Kelly. Okay, ready. Ah! Tight, face, tight. Ah! 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 Okay, get a weapon. Middle stick, umbrella, knife, anything. So, Instructor Kelly wanted to go over this. She really wanted, and I said, you know what? Maybe next week. Let me do it this week, because I need to practice. Okay, so, string bomb. Okay, so you get this person jumped into your home. Bah! You dropped him. He went down. Got up. Pulled out a blade. Pull out a blade. Understand? That was on. So, you got your weapon. So, all the weapons all fit. It's part of a spider web. All the weapons. They're just different parts of the spider web. Closer into the center, the quadrants are a little smaller. Further out, they're a little longer. Okay, so you got a shorter weapon, medium, long. So whatever you have, get the right weapon because you can't always dictate what you're gonna have. Unless you have listened to me and you actually own your gladius, you have it one in your bedroom and one in your bathroom, and you own your other weaponry. So now, in Junban, right? The first move is what? 1 and 2. Small circle, large. Or small and large, right? Broken line, continuous line. Now, when this person steps toward me, raise your stick. Ah! Slow mo, raise the stick. Ah! Proactive. They raise their stick, bah, and pa. That is the first move of Junban. Understand? Now, I'm here. Stick is coming through slow motion. Coming down low. Bah! Bah! Same movements. Okay? The first one was what? Just like the punching. I won it first. Right, stick. Bah! Boom! That one twice. Second time, a little bit ahead of me. Okay. Right here. Break that. And bah! You break right there. Pick it up again. So, sit right here. How's that feel? Right? Feel that? Okay, take your weapon, tap in there. Inside, and outside, tap. Understand? Right in the bone. Okay, thank you. Understand? Okay, because it's time to get busy. Now, come to this position. Now, if you notice, thank you. Okay, I wasn't this way. This is the American way. I'm gonna hit you with this stick. But you have less range. This way, I got much more range, much more control. Much more control. Okay, this way, I have half a side and less range. This way, all different sides. Okay, now, versus stationary. I'm gonna teach you how to practice. Okay, we don't just do forms to do forms. Every form has a purpose and a value. So bend your legs. So you're gonna do 1, 2. Ready, and now. Good. Pull. Set. Net. Oh, visit your right hand, put your right foot forward. Right foot forward. Good. Side. Good. Now, first, we got stationary. I'm gonna drop my weight. So I put power behind it. Opposite of stationary is what? Movement. Okay, stationary is yin, moving is yang. So now, moving back. 1, 2. So you need this. Hold your knife. Hold your knife. Okay, look. I knocked him down. He got back up, pull out his knife. Come toward me slowly. Bah! Come slow, come slow. Let's come slowly, right? So as he's coming, I'm hitting. Pick up, coming. 1, 2. Sorry. Put your hand. It's gonna hurt you. Hold your hand. Don't hit your hand. But look, if the hand is out there, if that hand is out there, we hit that hand. Come slow motion. Bah! Keep coming. He's still coming. Keep coming. Bah! Bah! See, so you gotta be able to strike, moving backwards. Okay, ready? Okay, that's it. I'm coming forward, you're moving backwards. Ready? And ah! Good. Gotta be like this. 1, 2. If you don't have it like that, that's your homework. Practice slowly and slowly pick it up. That's too long. Good hit, Jared. Ready? Ah! Good. Ah! 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 Good. Okay, what's the opposite of moving backwards? Okay, so now yin is back, yang is forward. So say and 1, 2. Back and 1, 2. Ready? And ah! Good. Ah! Ah! Oh, fast! Ah! Ah! Good. Okay. We got front and back. But we have front and back. What's opposite of front and back? Side. Left and right. Okay. So we So we did. Opponent is coming, moving back. We did. Us going forward. Right? Oh, by the way, why does forward follow back? They're coming, and this act is forward also, even better. When they're coming forward, bah, bah, right? And now they're like, holy crap. But then I continue. Pa, pa, and you understand? We're the gift that keeps giving. Keep giving. Okay, good. So now, like the animal kingdom, there are different kinds of stalkers. There are cougars, right? There are boars, right? And there are bulls. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so I'm here. So when the bull comes, the bull finds what? Bull's coming. Right? And he stick the bull, right? Okay, it's kind of like that, but slow motion. Coming in, bah, bah. See, I move to the side. Understand? So while they're coming in, I'm moving and striking. Okay, ready? Thank you. So you're moving that way. Ready? So you're moving to your right. Ready? And ah! Good. Ah! Uh-huh. Ah! Ah! Hold that blade out. Good. Ah! Okay, good. What's the opposite of right? Left. Okay, so do you see how each step is a progression of yin and yang, right? So from here, a little different. So watch. So come forward. When I move to my right foot moves. Yes?
Sir.
Or does my left foot move? Left. Right! The right foot.
Right.
So I step, ba, and then, ba. Right? So I step, see this? But I gotta get power this way. So when I step, I still feel that? You gotta get power. You can't just move and wave a wand. Some of you do that Junban like this. Exactly like that. No. So I shift, bah, bah, and then maximum power. Bah. Now, going the opposite way, I move. You see that? Look at my movement. Which foot do I use? My left or my right? Left. Because I'm moving left, yes? Okay, so when I do this, I have maximum leverage. 1, and then I come here, and then 2. So this all takes a little bit of practice, understand? I'm showing you the way, but you gotta practice it to get it in your body. Because it's not the same thing. If you're doing stationary, moving back, forward, right, the same exact way, something's wrong. You have to learn how to get the power from each position you're in. So now you're gonna do this from here. You're gonna move, pop. Again, you're gonna move, pop. See that? That's the first one. Right, and then, now, if a knife is coming forward, I got a longer weapon, I hit the eye, pop. Next is this, pop. Take that out. Understand? The eye. When the knife is low, pop. See that? The eye. You get this right away, and then pow. Now, a lot of you know what follows from this in the form, right? What follows in the form? Right? That's step 2, right? 1, 2. You guys better study your videos. Okay, thank you. Okay, ready? I'm coming. You're moving that way. Ready? Ah! Oh, don't kill that bag. Ah! Good. Ah! 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 Good. So now, that's just the first movement in Jungbang. You understand? Okay, learning the form is just learning how to move the pieces. That's the beginning of learning how to move the pieces. You got to continue. Each section is important. Now, let me get you a knife. So, some of you had knives, right? It's the same thing. Let's say, like, go to cut my throat, right? Look, right away, look. See that? Right away. It's just smaller. Understand? Rope stick, same thing, smaller. Thank you. Now, some of you going to the big stuff first. Some of you, I'm not going to mention Anthony's name, went for. Okay, so, yes, you can do one-handed, but this is two-handed sword. One-handed sword is shorter. So, look, I'm doing the same movement. You understand? I'm doing the same movement. All right, so whether I'm going stationary or backwards or forward, right? Or to the side. You understand? So all the weapons, at least in our system, all the weapons are just different members of a unified family. There's just slight differences depending on the type of weapon, whether it's flexible, blunt, edged, long, short, medium, understand? So, in your techniques, in your form, think of your form like a USB key that's encoded, has code. But that code, once it's unleashed, applies to many things. It's not just what you see on the surface. What you see on the surface is the tip. It's the tip of the pyramid. Here's the sand. But here is the rest of it. That's why we say you got to go deeper. Understand? So everything you're learning applies it, like same thing with hands. So everything you're learning, you got to start using your mind to go much deeper. Apply everything with everything, right? Those of you who know Tantra form, if you know Tantra form and side basics, you'll realize that, wait a minute, I could do my Tantra form with sides, of course. And vice versa, of course. Wait a minute, I could do Junbang with a cane, yes. I could do mystic form with a cane, yes. Oh, wait a minute, I could do Pakam Chi with daggers. Yes. That's what's called a system. Understand? So you got to take advantage of what you have. Many of you come to the huge buffet. Not those rinky-dinky buffets you find when you're traveling from city to city. I'm talking about a gourmet buffet. And you're doing this. I'll try an olive, and I'll have a little piece of cheese. And you know what? I'll try that cracker too. And all this other food is here. Okay? Eat while the eating is good. Understand? Sure. Because it may not always be here. All right. Weapons back? Sure. And shake out wrists, ankles, shake the body. Finger push-ups, begin. Take your time, breathe deeply, use your push-ups to build mental and emotional stability, confidence, belief. Muscles don't matter. What Shiva said, your real power and the real shield is your spirit. So you need to push-ups, work on building your spirit. And stretch back. And 2 pumps, double wide. And begin. And stretch back. Stretch the calves left and right. Walk the hands back onto the ankles. And the legs. Straight. Bend. Straight. Bend. Straight. Exhale. And all the way up. And exhale. And shake out the wrists. Ankles. Shake the body. And press forward to the Knee. Let's chunk to them. Straight up. Knee. The seniors. Straight up. Knee. And black belt. Straight up. Yeah. Okay, till next time.